This is Mental Wellness in the Modern World. Our mission is to connect biblical and psychological principles to better understand ourselves and the world around us. In a time when chaos is loud and pressure feels constant, peace isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Mental wellness isn't just about surviving, it's about finding clarity, strength, and meaning in the everyday. This is where honest conversations happen, where healing meets truth, and where you're reminded that you're not alone. Hi, I'm Eleni Lobene with Benison Kingdom Network, and this is Mental Wellness in the Modern World. I cannot believe that summer is almost over and fall is almost here. We are just weeks away from the start of school. And when you're a child, you have these marked changes to these cycles in life, these marked changes to seasons where summer begins, it's a season of rest. School begins again in September or end of August. And then you have a season of work beginning again. And it's a beautiful thing to learn to ride these rhythms in childhood, but then when we become adults, we don't really have that as much, right? Our months might be marked by bill payments, and maybe our years are marked by deadlines at work. And we don't have these sort of natural periods of time of reflection always, unless we make them. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about taking periods of reflection and taking out time to set new intentions and new beginnings outside of New Year's Eve, right? People tend to think of New Year's resolutions, and that's great. That's fine. But I do think that we tend to focus way too much on January and that transition from December to January, when really there are so many opportunities throughout the year to take a moment, to pause, to reflect, to set new goals, to think about what it is that we want, maybe to pray through what God might want for us in the next season of our lives. I know I feel like I constantly need to do that and figure out what I'm supposed to be doing next and to align that mission with what God's plan is for my life. And that's not an easy thing to do, but it takes intention and reflection and time. And so as we're transitioning from summer, which oftentimes is associated with rest and vacation and fun, to the fall where things start to get, at least in my part of the world, a little dimmer, a little bit cooler. How can we take that time to really pause and engage with our spiritual selves and what it is that we want in our lives? What is it that we want to do next? What is it that God is planning for us? And let's get aligned in that way. So I encourage you to take a moment during this inflection point to reevaluate and redirect where you might be looking to make a change in your life, no matter what that might be. In any realm of your life, any part of your life, you can make a change. So what might that be? I'm Eleni Lobene with Benison Kingdom Network. Thanks for tuning in to Mental Wellness in the Modern World.